How's it going, everyone? Desir here again for another Cosmic Crucible video. We lost our first round, so hopefully we can try to do something on the second round with T-Seer. I hope I'm saying your name right. He is about 76 million TCP, so this is going to be about a 12 million punch-up. That seems more reasonable than the 40 million punch-up I had before. So let's go ahead and have a look at his defenses. He has the X-Treme with Rogue in 1, Bifrost 2, Infinity Watch 3, Secret Defender Sus in 4, another Superior 6 and 5, and Darkhold Quicksilver in 6. For round 4, we're going to use Apocalypse, Sus, Void Knight, Venom, and Vahl. We have the 2 heroes, the 2 villains. And this is what happens when you have to go against a Secret Defender Sus, and the turtle heavy meta that is currently starting right now is this team just takes too much investment. If they pull your Apocalypse and your Super Scroll, that kind of counts as a win for the opponent, because now you're going to have to really flex your resources to the other teams, and hopefully you can try to manage your way. Sus goes first here. Void Knight's going to just flip the time and all the debuffs, and the idea is that you're just going to throw the vulnerables out there, or the exposed out there, for Vahl and Sus to kind of start ramping up. You have Venom there to spread any of the debuffs, and the Apocalypse, you just biding time to do his Falcon Punch and Sus's ult. This was bad RNG right here. Vahl was one of the people I didn't want to get stunned, because now by the time the match ends, if Vahl is still stunned, I can't do the revive to try to gain some of the efficiency back. So I already took out Robbie. I wanted him gone so that way he didn't speed up, and I'm just having some bad RNG right here. I was able to kind of do a rebalance with the special with Apocalypse and kill the Super Scroll on the enemy side. And here Sus just ults and I got the win. This is room 2. Really easy matchup. It's just new warriors against Bifrost. This team just destroys it, and since the new warriors don't really have a home yet this season, I felt safe just using them here. Make sure I get a really good efficiency boost to really help me out. I already have 2 of the enemies dead. I ult with Cloak, ult with Dagger, and it's game over. Room 6, we have Darkhold Quicksilver, so I'm going to do a Tangled Web. I'm going to use Iron Man Infinity War and Kestrel. Those two work really well together because Iron Man Infinity War gives a damage boost to Kestrel, so those pings really going to hurt the other team. And the Node's just there to get an additional stun and some control out for me. I'm going to ult with Spider Weaver to stun the Morgan Le Fay. I'm just gonna use the Nova stun on Quicksilver, and Quicksilver's dead. I wasn't really expecting the ping to hurt that much. I could have saved that ability block by 2099, but I was just kind of in a let's finish this match mode. So patience definitely would have helped. And as you see here, this is a very easy matchup. For room 5, I'm going to go in with a SAG team of Rebirth, and the idea is I'm going to pull as many ults off the other team as possible. Then I go in with my superior 6, and that mirror matchup's going to be a lot more tolerable to deal with. Now that the sack is done, we're going in with our superior 6. Their lizard goes first. Now my lizard's going to go pull all the buffs off and get the buffs. And you see it's night and day as far as the mirror matchup goes now. I don't get the rewind from the Green Goblin Classic Ultimate. Now I can rewind them, and I got the speed efficiency over them. I'm gonna use the slow here on Green Goblin, Doc Ock, and I actually kill the Spider Slayer and the Doc off. So my recommendation is, if you can afford to take one loss, go ahead and sack this team. It's better than trying to go in with the straight up mirror matchup and bang your head against the wall. For room 3 Infinity Watch, I went to do a little bit of testing because I know this is a problematic team. I saw Benny Westside use a similar team. Instead of Gwenom, he used Venom, and instead of Shocker, he used Nismarvel Hardlight, if I recall. I wasn't expecting to really do much on this kind of experimental team, if you will. But I really want to push my limits because it's so early in Cosmic Crucible. I want to have a little bit of fun. So there I went for the stun on Gamora. And I did have a little bit of bad luck right there where I lost Echo. I was hoping that Echo would live longer so I can maybe do a 2-tap on this with something else if I hurt them enough. But here they just start to kill me, as you see. What I was thinking was, if I can at least take Gamora out, then I can just go in with an easy cleanup for a 2-tap. There I ended up quitting out of the match. Looking back at this, I think I would have just kept it, because now I'm going to go in with Wakanda or War Dogs. Just because I know that in the previous Cosmic Crucibles, they were able to kind of do a nice punch across, and sometimes a punch up if you had good RNG with it. And with how many buffs and the buffs getting extended, I wanted to test this out as well. So because Vahl does the buff strip, I really want to take Vahl out first. That's my primary goal. So I already have the defenses up on, so I wanted to go for a nice hit with the Shuri. because we know Shuri, crit Shuri is the defining meta of the War Dogs. And there I got the Philo Bell out. So now I want to target over on Moondragon. The reason for that is because those two characters, they don't have any revived ones. So if I take them out, I kind of lessen the damage that they can put out on me. And with Moondragon also being their sustain, it seemed like a good idea. And there goes the Moondragon. So now it's a 5v3 matchup. And as you see, if you want to really just guarantee the win against Infinity Watch, it looks like War Dogs is a pretty good option, which I was actually pretty surprised about how clean this is looking. The numbers aren't going to be pretty as far as the turn bonuses go for the efficiency, but it looks like it definitely could get you the win. Alright, there goes Nebula, so now I can just put it on auto and let the War Dogs do their thing. There goes one life of Adam Warlock. We're about to take the one life off of Gamora. And here you can see I have about 1 minute left for the timer. So yeah, like I said, if you need the win, go for it. So this matchup here I'm pretty scared about. The X-Treme X-Men with Rogue in Room 1 can go sideways really fast. If we watched Mobile Gamer's video, we know when that Gambit ults, or if a Nightcrawler ults, or even a Rogue ults at you, it's pretty much game over. But you still want to try to make sure to kill the Forge. That's why if you are using X-Treme X-Men, the Sunspot is actually a lot easier to deal with because the Cyclops will give that speed up to Forge. So if you're going to use this team on defense, go with the Cyclops method in my opinion. And this is also where the Secret Defenders with Sus on defense, having that pull my Apocalypse and my Super Scroll, I knew this was going to be a 2-tap for me, so I was taking another loss on this team because you really want the Apocalypse to help out your Masters of Evil because this team is so problematic right now on defense. That game is just tearing through me, so now I finally have a chance to do my Gangbang and see what I can take out. So I took out Rogue, I took out Sunspot. The Forge didn't get a speed up because Cyclops wasn't there. Thankfully, that's the only good thing that came from that. So here, I'm going to go for the Nightcrawler. The side ping will go for Forge, which it did. And I got another hit off on Nightcrawler. And that's what I wanted. I wanted Gambit to burn his ultimate, so that way when I go back in, I'm not dealing with that right away. So here I was thinking, do I want to go for another hit or just time out? So I went for the hit for the gamble, because I don't know where Nightcrawler's at in terms of getting his abilities back. So this is the cleanup team I'm going to use on the Gambit Nightcrawler. I have the Eternals, Omega Red, Emma to try to get some speed, and Shang-Chi. I forgot that Nightcrawler stops the speed portion of it. So I should have gotten in maybe with like a cable or something, or just another damage dealer. Right there, I was really hoping the Omega Red would do enough damage on Gambit to finish him off, but he didn't. And it was my Emma. And this is why you don't want to just leave the X-Treme X-Men in the yellow or the red. They just deal so much damage. Almost took out my Omega Red right there, but I was able to take Gambit out. It was the Omega Red from Nightcrawler. So now I have a Icarus versus Nightcrawler and Icarus won, luckily. Okay, so my opponent just finished up their matches. They one-shot all my rooms. Their efficiency was not great at a 154. Again, I did drop 3 fights, so let's take a look to see what they did. So for my attacks, I had a 2-tap on their X-Treme team, which wasn't great. I had a 2 for the health, 10 for the turn. My new warriors into the Bifrost was really good efficiency. You can see here the War Dogs did beat the Infinity Watch out of 20 for the health, but a 0 for the turn bonus, so not great. The Apocalypse Super Scroll combination, my turn bonus was good, my health was not. The Sack and then the Mirror matchup was pretty good, 19 and a 24. So if you can afford to drop the 1 attack, it's not a bad idea to do the Sack on the Rebirth. And then my Tangled Web Pegasus Nova combination, 19-20. What they end up using, Masters of Evil and Dorm. This one's pretty surprising, especially when their Moonstone and Titania are only G16. The 1 diamond on Dorm, it looks like it might have helped them. I'll need to watch the replay on this and kind of see how that played out. They use Tangled Web, Nova, Omega Red, Emma on my Darkhold Quicksilver, 20 and 12. They thought the same thing. Looks like War Dogs versus Infinity Watch. They had the 16 on the health, 1 on the turn bonus. The Apocalypse Red Hulk with some Hive Mind members to clear my Secret Defenders JJ. 17 health, 22 turn bonus. I'll probably watch this replay again. And on Friday, when Black Knight comes out, he's probably going to slot in here in the meantime. For the Room 5, Pegasus versus my Infestation Doom, 18-24, and my new warrior, or his new warriors, into my Gamma Dorm. That's an easy matchup. So what am I going to do differently for the 3rd round? Because I don't want to go 0-3. I'd rather have a 1-2 for my first weekend, because I am in the Diamonds 3. So I did change some defense. I took Rogue off. I have my Quicksilver Darkhold. I put Sinister 6 or Superior 6 in Room 3. That's a nightmare room in Room 3, and I'm hoping that they either don't clear it or they just really struggle with it. Keeping the JJ with Secret Defenders for now. I'm moving Dorm over to the Infestation, and I'm moving Infinity Watch over to 6. I wanted more on attack because me having 3-drop matches both rounds, I don't like that. I need to make sure to get the clear and hopefully out efficiency them. And having the turtle for room 3 and having them still use something big in room 4, I'm hoping does enough. It's still going to pull a Masters of Evil in room 1. They'll probably still use the new warriors maybe in 5, I'm not sure. We'll kind of see how the third match plays out. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys doing better than me? Hopefully you guys are. But until next time, I'll see you tomorrow.